Errol the Truth Spence Jr. is not about to play with no Terrence Crawford if you can't tell, man. It's Rakim, not them, back with another vid, you dig? We got EJ, man. Pictures dropped by Derrick James, man. The phenomenal Hall of Fame coach of Errol the Truth Spence Jr. along with the Charlotte brothers, you know what I mean, along with Frank Martin and a few other notable names, man. He dropped some pictures of EJ in camp, and I think the reason for it was to let the world see that everybody know, but EJ like to balloon up that weight in between fights. I think he's just trying to make sure everybody understand that EJ is not taking this lightly and that he's not scrambling to get in shape, you know, at fight time. You know what I mean? And I think the thing with that is EJ is comfortably beating up people to the point where, you know, you start to think, man, hey, please don't, you know, you like to take these extremely difficult fights right after layoffs. You're not taking tune-ups. Everybody else takes tune-ups. So it's like, okay, Errol, you Errol Spence and all that, right? But Terrence Crawford is still Terrence Crawford. And, you know, he takes tune-ups. You don't take tune-ups, bro. You didn't take a tune-up for Danny Garcia. You know, Danny Garcia was your fight back. Then Ugas was your fight back. Now, after another long layoff, Terrence Bud Crawford is your fight back. Now, most people are, you know, kind of, you know, saying that like, hey, man, I don't know, man. You know, a few years ago I had Errol, but at this point, man, you know, he been inactive. And, you know, and you know what comes to mind? After the Yordenis Ugas fight, you know, Errol Spence said, you know, they said, hey, you know, what do you have to say about the doubt, you know, that people had, you know, due to the layoff and the eye retina surgery and, you know, all this stuff. And Errol Spence said, y'all had the doubts. I didn't have the doubts. I was sparring. I knew where I was at. I didn't stop sparring and XYZ. And I think that this is the case again. You know, this is something I said before in one of my videos a few, weeks ago or something maybe. Whenever the fight got announced. I said Errol Spence is probably doing a lot of sparring. Because there's no way you're just going to be inactive and come back and, you know, try to get ready, you know, to fight Terrence Bud Crawford, man. Like, he's just a regular dude, man. So, you know, Errol Spence is basically showing everybody, like, I stayed in decent shape. You know, at this point, all I got to do is touch up. You know what I mean? Work on the, you know, the craft, the skills, you know, get that all tight. While I'm doing that, I'm going to lose these whatever little pounds I got on me already. And that's what I believe, man. I don't think Errol Spence is a dumb person. I don't think Derrick James is a dumb person to just try to get EJ ready at the last minute for Terrence Bud Crawford. You know, even though I will admit, like everybody else, like a lot of other people, at least not everybody, but a lot of other people, some little doubt started to creep in. Like, why is Errol taking Bud as his comeback fight? Why wouldn't you just fight somebody in between? Anybody, man, just to be active in the ring. Just get your 12 rounds. Don't worry about trying to put on whatever performance, whatever. Just get your rounds in. I started to think that too, but then I remembered, man, EJ is a professional. EJ don't ever come to play. The man don't ever take the easy route. You got somebody like that just won't take the easy route no matter what, just won't take the damn easy route. That's a dangerous man. And that man is fully ready, man. And I just feel like he's just gonna do it again. He's just gonna prove to everybody, man, that hey, I'm not to be played with, man. Don't ever think I'm slacking. You know what I mean? If those doubts crept in your head, all right, make this the last time. I'm never gonna slack. You know what I mean? And that's what I got from it, man. So, you know, he's looking good, as you can see. Even Derrick James is looking good. You know what I mean? He doesn't look, you know, much overweight. He looked like he maybe got to drop a few pounds. Maybe a few little pounds, because the arms is not quite as shredded as they usually are when EJ step in that ring. But, you know, it seems like he don't have much weight to get off of, man. So, you know, that's good news for any, you know, EJ supporters and all that, man. So, you know, Terrence Crawford look good. You know, that's Terrence Crawford in the gym all year round. That man is a gym rat. He don't play them type of games. I think Terrence Crawford combat sports to be more fun. I don't know if anybody likes combat sports more than Terrence Crawford. That man wrestle, that man box, that man probably, I don't know what he do, man. He might start jousting. I don't know. He might have knife fights. Ain't no telling what Terrence Crawford do. He probably got a shooting range in his back. The boy just like combat, man. He just likes that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's good to know that EJ is also, you know, staying busy, staying in the ring, and not just, you know, playing around with no Terrence Crawford, because that would be a horrible, life-changing, you know, mistake, man. You know, it would change the, you know, trajectory of your career possibly, man, because Terrence Crawford ain't somebody you sleep on or, you know, try to get ready for last minute, man. You dig? So with that being said, man, good work, Derrick James and EJ. You know, as normal, man, we looking forward to the fight, man. So, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out, though. Love.